Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan. We're giving out draft grades now that the draft is over and we're into the AFC North. We've already gotten through Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. Check out those videos if you're interested. Now let's get into these Cleveland Browns. Now, the Browns was an intriguing team for me to watch because they have a first year head coach and a first year GM. They got rid of Dorsey, who I thought was actually doing a very good job of retooling this roster and making it truly competitive in the league. Not necessarily sure the behind the scenes things that led to his ouster, but probably had something to do with his promoting of Freddie Kitchens. Just Kitchens was a damn train wreck last year. So I hope for the sake of Browns fans that Stefanski is an upgrade. And your GM, the name escapes me, but he's in his 30s. He came from the Philadelphia program, and he's very analytics heavy, which is an approach that's only really now becoming the norm. So, again, I was very interested to see what they did in this offseason in general, especially the draft, because this combination front office is so new. The first pick that they had, Jedrick Wills, is in my mind a no-brainer at that position. Jedrick Wills is one of a handful of superior athletes that were available at left tackle in this draft. Tackle was fantastic in this draft. And to be able to get a long-term franchise blindside blocker for your number one overall pick quarterback, yeah, that's extremely valuable, especially at where you were able to select him a little later in the first round. Not having to get up into the top 5 for a guy like that is huge. So, great value there. Grant Delpit. There's pluses and minuses with Grant Delpit. So, you want a playmaker. You gave up a good playmaker at safety in order to get Odell Beckham, and you never filled that hole. Well, now you filled that hole. Okay? He's fantastic in coverage. His coverage ability is nasty. He's the reason Jeff Okudah did not win the award for best defensive back in the country in college. That should say something. Now, Delpit's tackling ability is a big question mark. This guy has missed 20% of the tackles he has attempted the past couple of years. That's big. But the value in defensive secondary is not in stopping momentum for people after the play is already made. It's in stopping the play from happening. And if you value that properly, Grant Delpit still averages out to be an exceptional safety because he plays on the ball extremely well. He denies the reception extremely well. He makes turnovers. He's great at picking the ball off. And he's really the quarterback of the defensive secondary of a defense that was pretty damn good. So I appreciate Grant Delpit. There's a big red flag with those tackles, but I appreciate his game otherwise. Let's also give him a little bit of a break on the tackling because he was playing through injury all of last season. And that can have an effect on the whole body. And going in for a pass deflection is a little easier to swallow than lowering the shoulder and trying to stop a 250-pound running back coming at you full speed. So I'm not going to kill the guy. Playing through injury is tough. Beyond that, we have Jordan Elliott. I'm not as high on him as other people are, but he's going to be a starter on this line. All right, interior defensive line was a need, and Jordan Elliott has pass rush potential from the interior of the line. So, again, I'm not as high on him as other people are, but I see the need, and I understand with this roster, he's going to at least step in and be very good rotationally on the defensive front. Jacob Phillips is a meh. Harrison Bryant's a meh. I'm surprised that they were able to get Donovan Peoples-Jones really late. A lot of people were mocking Donovan Peoples-Jones in the 3rd round. Some even in the 2nd. So getting him down in the 6th round, there's some serious value there. There's a lot of talent. Donovan Peoples-Jones was pretty dangerous with the ball in his hands. And most of the reason Michigan's offense did a damn thing. So he's not a polished product. He's not a spectacular route runner. He doesn't have measurables that just pop off the page as being supremely gifted compared to other players. You know, I'm not putting that on him, but he can be an effective receiver. Much like Jordan Elliott, I'm not as high on him as other people, but I can see how good he's going to be for this team. So that being said, overall, I think it's a solid draft. It didn't blow me away, but I think it's solid. I give it a B. So I think that's pretty good for the first go around of a GM head coach combo, their first offseason together. So let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Tell me who you like, who you don't like. Tell me if you think I'm dead wrong on Jordan Elliott. Check out the rest of the videos. See what I'm saying about the rest of the teams. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thanks for watching.